go, brought to you by the good folks at Whitesboro Plow Shop, and here's how they are going to go. Andy Howard on the point, the 21, with the 63 of Adam Roberts alongside. Row number 2, it's Lucas Fuller in the 74, the 6 of Brian Hudson. Row 3, Nick Webb in the 27W with Derek Webb in the 66W. Row number 4, Ryan Bartlett in the 39, 7S of Shaun Shaw. Row number 5, Tim Fuller in the 19, along with the 45R, Preston Forbes. Row 6, RJ Tresidder and Lance Willix in the 31. Row number 7, Billy Dunn in the 49, last week's winner with the 36 of Dan Beachard, last week's third place finisher. Row number 8, Franklin Mackin in the 3M, the 57 of Remington Hamm. Row number 9, Brandon Carvey in the 19C with the 18W of Scott Webb. Final row, Tyler Meeks in the 9, the 23J. Scheduled to go 20th is Jeff Sykes. First, I want to thank the good folks at Dirt Empire Magazine, and Can-Am Speedway is an official partner with Dirt Empire Magazine. Each issue of Dirt Empire is filled with dirt track racing photos, stories, interviews, and more. Dirt Empire Magazine is dedicated to dirt track racing. Picking up your copy, you can do that right here at Can-Am, either at the concession stand or the souvenir booth, or you can go online to dirtempiremagazine.com. And of course, the good folks at Stop DWI remind everybody to drink responsibly this weekend, have a plan, and get home safely. First, the good folks at Upstate Elite Cheer, thank you so much for all of your hard work selling the 50-50 tickets, and hopefully you bought a bunch of tickets tonight, you great race fans. And they're looking to purchase some new uniforms for next season, and they're located at Extreme Sportsplex in Adams, New York, and they're looking forward to their 4th season. Also, thanks again, one more time, Sundance Leisure. Glad to have you on board tonight. Hopefully you're enjoying the show. And those of you watching live on Dirt Track Digest TV, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as well. We have got plenty more racing to go. It's the Whitesboro Plow Shop. DIRTcar 358 Modifieds, ready to go racing next. So, white flag will be displayed this time by, green next trip around. Adeline is up there, ready to throw the green flag for the start of the 25-lap Whitesboro Plow Shop DIRTcar 358 Modified Feature Go. Green flag next time by. Andy Howard, Adam Roberts on the front row. Lucas Fuller and Brian Hudson, row number 2. Nick Webb and Derek Webb, row 3. Row 4, Ryan Bartlett, Shaun Shaw. Row 5, Tim Fuller, Preston Forbes. Row 6, RJ Tresidder and Lance Willix. Row 7, Billy Dunn, Dan Beachard. Row 8, Franklin Mackin and Remington Hamm. Row number 9, Brandon Carvey and Scott Webb. And final row scheduled to go, Tyler Meeks and Jeff Sykes. 20 cars scheduled to go. Looks like 19 will answer the call. They're all in the hands of Adeline. She'll wave the green flag. Can-Am Speedway pace truck from Bob Johnson Auto Group heads to the safe haven of the pits at the turn for the Whitesboro Plow Shop. DIRTcar 358 Modifieds are green at Can-Am. Quickly down the back straightaway, it's Andy Howard out in front of the race lead as they head into turn number 3 and 4 with Adam Roberts, Lucas Fuller, Nick Webb, and Brian Hudson as they work it through turn number 3 and 4 and back down to the line. Last one on the leaderboard, and Howard starting to extend that lead. Adam Roberts there for second, Lucas Fuller for third, giving Roberts a push down the back straightaway. 6:21 of Brian Hudson there for fourth. Battle for fifth going on. Nick Webb to the outside lane trying to battle with Shaun Shaw for a spot as they click off lap number 2. This 25 lap feature go. And right now, and Brian Hudson clips the 74 of Lucas Fuller down the back straightaway. They clip one of them implement tires off of turn number 2. And Hudson problems in turn number 3. He takes it straight to pit road. Tough break for Brian Hudson. In the meantime, Andy Howard. Talked to Andy earlier this week, or a couple of weeks ago, I should say. Talked about trying to get these cars to handle a little bit better. He told us how tough it is on a week-to-week basis to try and get to the front of the field and make this car go fast. And right now, he has got a huge lead over the rest of the field. Straightaway advantage right now over the battle for second, which is a real good one between the 7 of Shaun Shaw and the 63 of Adam Roberts. As Shaw goes down to that low lane, he'll pick up the number 2 spot. Roberts trying to fight back on the top side of the racetrack as they bring it down across the line at lap number 5. 20 laps left to go. 21 of Howard. Big lead right now. Nearly a straightaway. Shaun Shaw in off the pace on the backstretch is Nick Webb, the 27W. Looks like he might be able to make it to pit road as Howard continues to show the way in lap number 6. Yellow lights are on. Webb not able to make it off the racetrack. Yellow lights are on with 6 laps complete. So that big lead that Andy Howard had is all gone now, and Shaun Shaw will be right there with him to challenge on the restart. Adam Roberts has had a good car tonight. He's holding on to third. Preston Forbes, he's just having one of those years where he can do nothing wrong, holding on to fourth. Derek Webb up into the top 5. Tim Fuller up a few spots. He's now to 6th. So far this year, April the 26th, it was Billy Dunn getting the win on opening day, second opening day win in 3 years. Tim Fuller 2 in a row on May the 3rd, May the 17th. Lance Willix on May the 24th, the summer starter. Tim Fuller for 2 in a row on May the 31st and June the 7th. Derek Webb win number 1 on June 14th. Lance Willix for win number 2 on June the 21st. Rain got us the next couple of weeks, but then it was Preston Forbes, his first ever Can-Am win on July 19th, and Billy Dunn back for win number 2 on July the 26th, 1 week ago. So drivers being told via the one-way radio that they can double up, and we will get back under green as we have 6 laps complete, 19 more to go. Still a ways to go yet in this one. And Nick Webb able to make it back out on the racetrack. Laps are complete. Six laps are in the books. Last time Andy Howard won a 358 modified feature here at Can-Am, August 18th, 2012. And a fast race car. We'll see if he can keep that pace going. He'll work through 3 and 4, 6 down, 19 to go. Howard on the point. We're back to green. Howard Fuller grabs the lead as they work in turn 1 and 2. Shaun Shaw goes to second. Tim Fuller from 6th to 3rd. He gets around Adam Roberts and a host of others. Lance Willix dusts up the back straightaway, as does Lucas Fuller. They all bring it back on, but in the meantime, Andy Howard leads the way, but Tim Fuller is on a mission right now. Fuller restarted back in position number 6 and is looking at trying to get around Shaun Shaw for the 2 spot. Derek Webb back to 4th. Ryan Bartlett, a big move. He charges by both Adam Roberts and Preston Forbes. He goes to the 6th spot as they click off lap number 8. Howard continues to show the way. And Andy Howard in that long dry spell. Shaun Shaw battles with Tim Fuller for position as they work the back straightaway. They've been side by side now the last couple of laps. Fuller trying to outside lane. Shaw keeping that car glued to the bottom of the racetrack as Derek Webb watches from the 4th spot. 9 down, 16 to go. It's still all Andy Howard at the moment as they work in turn 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. Fuller not able to get around Shaun Shaw for the moment. He'll settle in behind the 7S of Shaw through turn number 3 and 4. But Andy Howard, the class of the field right now. Oh, we got him around Ryan Bartlett and a couple other cars get involved. I believe Billy Dunn is also involved in there. Lucas Fuller had to go way around the top side to get by a couple of the cars that were hooked together. Red lights are on.
Bartlett.
And Preston Forbes also involved over there. That is where Ryan Bartlett is currently sitting on top of. Forbes was able to get out of the car. You see him there standing next to the car taking his gloves off.
Oh, get my phone!
Ryan Bartlett pretty much had no place to go and got up on top of the Forbes number 45. Preston, of course, in a tight point battle tomorrow night at the Mohawk International Raceway. He's currently sitting 4th in points over there, so hopefully there's not too much damage. Hopefully might be able to come back tonight, but not sure if the damage is worse or not. Kind of discussing things with Ryan Bartlett over there. So command has been given for the field to be taken down the front stretch towards the first turn and allow the track crews to do what they need to do to get both cars untangled over there. Looking at our replay here up in the tower. And Billy Dunn, along with Ryan Bartlett and Preston Forbes, they all knotted up over there together. Bartlett pretty much had no place to go.
Preston Forbes, Billy Dunn, and Bartlett had nowhere to go. He watched the whole darn, I got the whole darn thing.
So they'll work to try to gingerly take these race cars apart over there. Of course, everybody is okay. We didn't see Billy Dunn walk over to say something to Ryan Bartlett. Ryan was moving around in the car, and Preston Forbes was obviously out of his race car with the helmet off. So don't think that's going to happen, no. No. So just looking at the damage on the Forbes number 45, and it looks like it could be terminal for the night. But as I mentioned, he's involved in a tight point battle tomorrow night over the Mohawk International Raceway. Looking to catch more sprint car action tomorrow night. The Empire Super Sprints will be back at the Brockville, Ontario Speedway. Can Billy Van Inwigen go 2 in a row? We are going to find out. Big night of racing at the Boss tomorrow night. Good folks at Rycon Electrical will be on hand with us with the Empire Super Sprints. DIRTcar 358 Modified and DIRTcar Sportsman will be there. The mini stocks will be on hand, and the novice sportsman as well. Racing as always at the Boss, 7 o'clock Saturday night. And again, we thank you so much for joining us here tonight at Can-Am. If you're able to be with us in person, for those of you watching on DTD TV, hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast as well. So after this little bit of a red flag, we are back under caution as Ryan Bartlett makes his way back out in the 39. So Preston Forbes will head back to the pits, and it is official, he is done for the night. Up next, the Bob Johnson Auto Group DIRTcar Sportsman. They'll go 20 laps tonight, and then we'll finish it off with the Sundance Leisure Thunder Cars for their 15-lap feature go on Sundance Leisure Night here at Can-Am. Command has been given the double up. Andy Howard will set the pace on this restart. 9 down, 16 to go. Shaun Shaw is second. Tim Fuller, Derek Webb, the top 5. RJ Tresidder up into the top 5 right now. RJ started back in spot number 11. Adam Roberts will be making his way out in car number 63.
No, he was very special. Yeah, no, he wasn't with that. No, he was young with that. Slow down. If somebody runs out and walks out of the motor and you run into them, they're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt. Somebody steps out of the road and bigger than you. You're going to watch the seatbelt on it. What? Huh? The seatbelt. We're going to watch the search all over.
So Billy Dunn will tag on to the tail end of the field.
Oh, I don't know that.
Billy Dunn, we did some recalculations in the win total last week. We're a couple wins off. He is actually 66 wins after last week. 7 away from the all-time record, which is currently held by Pat O'Brien at 73. So Billy Dunn, clear shot to get that. Won't have a chance to get it this year, but could get close. White flag will be displayed. Andy Howard, Shaun Shaw, Tim Fuller, Derek Webb, RJ Tresidder, Lance Willix, Dan Beachard, and Franklin Mackin. Brandon Carvey into the top 10. Lucas Fuller 10th. Nick Webb and Scott Webb 11th and 12th. Tyler Meeks 13th with Ryan Bartlett 14th. Billy Dunn 15th. And Adam Roberts will complete it at 16th. Can-Am Speedway pace truck from Bob Johnson Auto Group will depart the Speedway off of turn number 3. And Andy Howard will try to keep that pace going again. August 18th, 2012, the last time Andy Howard won a 358 modified feature. Can he turn it around and end the dry spell tonight? We're going to find out. Off of turn 3 and 4, we're back to green. Howard grabs a lead, but Tim Fuller grabs second, and he's looking for another spot down the back straightaway off of turn number 2. They'll drag race down the back stretch into turn number 3 and 4, but Andy Howard's got a good look. He pushes to the high lane. Here comes Fuller. He's got the look down low. Can't quite get there. Howard will tuck right in front of the 19 of Fuller, but here comes Fuller down to that low lane. Howard keeps him at bay on the top side. Andy Howard to the lead again down the back straightaway. Shaun Shaw back there behind the top 2 in 3rd. Lance Willix has jumped to 4th. Derek Webb now 5th. As they work it in turn number 3 and 4, and Andy Howard able to keep Fuller at bay right now as they click off lap number 11. Good battle up front for the race lead. Fuller trying to do something with Andy Howard down the backstretch. Shaun Shaw, Lance Willix, and Derek Webb still remain your top 5 as they exit turn number 3 and 4 and back to the stripe with 12 in the books, and Howard holding the top spot. But how much longer? That's the question. Usually when Fuller gets into that position, takes right off with the lead, but he's not able to get there. Andy Howard doing a great job fending off the Hall of Famer right now as they work in turn number 3 and 4 and back down to the line. Howard in command of it, starting to open up the lead just a little bit by about a car length and a half as they work the halfway point with 13 complete. 13 down, 21 of Howard in command of it, but Fuller tucks right up on the back bumper as they head up into turn number 3 and 4. He's trying that bottom lane this time. Looks like he got a better run coming up off the turn, able to pull even turns with Howard as they come back to the line with 11 to go. Fuller has the bottom, but Howard's got the momentum on the top side, and Andy Howard back to the point as they work the back straightaway. Good seesaw battle for the number 1 position as they work it into turn number 3 and 4. Howard doing all he can, pushes wide off the turn. Fuller pushes wide as well. Good battle for the number 1 position as they click off lap number 15 with 10 to go. And Andy Howard pulling off down the back straightaway. 15 down, 10 to go. Fuller has thrown everything at Howard for the lead into turn number 3 and 4. Fuller looks like is a little bit better than Howard, but right that time, Howard got a better corner, able to pull away by about a car length and a half into turn number 1 and 2. 16 down, 9 to go. Fuller there to the inside once again. He's even with Howard down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Tim Fuller to the lead in turn number 3. Andy Howard trying to fight back. Andy Howard's put up a real good fight. He's got a good enough car to at least stay with Fuller. We'll see what happens as they come back to the line. Lap 17 on the board. One small mistake, and that's cost Andy Howard what could have been a win here tonight. But still a long way to go in this one, and anything could happen as Fuller leads the way up off the turn. Fuller to the point. Howard still there for second. Shaun Shaw, Lance Willix, and Derek Webb still your top 5. But Andy Howard doing all he can to try to keep pace with the veteran as they head up into turn number 3 and 4, but Fuller extends that lead down to about 8 car lengths as they head down off of turn number 3 and 4, watching the battle between Franklin Mackin and Brandon Carvey. That's for position number 7 and 8 on the racetrack right now, as pretty much the entire field from about 6 on up to the lead is all single file. This battle is about the only one on track for position, as Carvey trying to find the way by Franklin Mackin through turns 1 and 2 as Fuller continues to show the way. Andy Howard, he's still well within striking distance here as they click off lap number 20 with 5 laps left to go. Fuller still in command of it as they work it down through turns 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. They'll hit turn number 3 and 4 as they cross the line with 4 laps left to go. Big lead now for Fuller, looking for his first win since he picked up his 4th win of the season back on June the 7th. 6 wins already this season for Tim Fuller in 2024. 4 of them here, 1 at the Airborne Speedway and 1 at Mohawk, all in 358 modified competition this season. 3 laps left to go. As they work down off a turn, number 1 and 2, Howard still there for second. Shaun Shaw has had a great night as well. He holds on to position number 3. Lance Willix had a great effort as well. He's holding on to 4th at the moment. Derek Webb having another solid night, holding on to position number 5. 2 to go for Tim Fuller. Looking for career win number 46 as they head up through turn number 3 and 4. White flag in the air for the man out of Watertown, New York, the points leader, 3-time defending track champion as he heads up into turn number 1 and 2, trying to get by Adam Roberts in his 63 to put him a lap down. He'll clear Roberts down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It's been since June the 7th since we last saw him in victory lane. Win number 5 of 2024 for Tim Fuller. Second will be Andy Howard. Shaun Shaw will come home in position number 3. Lance Willix 4th, and Derek Webb will complete the top 5.